Watch. The women in Trump's administration are no stranger to attacks from the left. Watch this.
I was asked to leave a restaurant this weekend where I attempted to have dinner with my family. I was asked to leave because I work for President Trump.
Maybe it's a moment of true candor from her. I mean, this administration doesn't care about these kids.
Keep chasing Kirstjen Nielsen out of Mexican restaurants, you beautiful. Do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless.
Well, that hatred is now spilling over to any woman who voices support for this president, including our next guest, who has become the target of even death threats from the left. Joining me now is the co-chair of Women for Trump, Amy Kramer. Amy, thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having me, Ainsley.
You're welcome. Tell me what happened to you.
So last week, I was on CNN several times. I've gone on CNN for years. And last week, the hate just ratcheted up to a level I have not seen before. It started, I was on Monday night on Aaron Burnett's show. April Ryan was on with me and Joan Walsh. And the next day, they came after me. Then I was on several times, or a couple more times later in the week. And on Saturday morning, I was on. And Victor Blackwell and I had a good, spirited debate. And after that, within 10 minutes of getting off the air, I started getting these death threats via email and people calling and leaving voicemails. And it's not just what they're saying, Ainsley. It's the way their voice, the way they're saying it, the hatred in their voice. It's really kind of scary. Mm-hmm. And I've been in politics for 10 years. I got my start in the Tea Party movement. I'm used to being called names. I've got thick skin. You know, I let it roll off my back. But this has been taken to a whole nother level. And people need to calm down. I have a family. And when my daughter heard this, I mean, it really upset her.
It's very scary because it's trying to silence you because they don't agree with you, and they're trying to take it to another level to scare you enough so you don't go on shows and you don't talk about why you support this president. Now, April Ryan, you said, was on the panel with you. She's a CNN contributor. She took to Twitter and she wrote, "You are the hater. Look in the mirror. Folks don't forget this stuff. It is catching up to you, isn't it? Liar." What do you think about that?
I just think it's disgraceful. I mean, yes, she's a CNN contributor, but even more than that, she's part of the White House press corps, and I would expect more decorum and tact from somebody that's part of the White House press corps. You have a journalist, or so-called journalists, going after an activist, and I would expect better from her. I will say this: I've been doing, media for the past 9 or 10 years now, and it's always been, Ainsley, that I can go on air and have spirited debates with anybody from the other side of the aisle, and we'll walk off the set and hug each other or talk about our families. We've even gone to dinner before.
Yeah.
Right, but the personal attacks were not there. It was about policy.
What did you say that made them so mad?
I don't know. I mean, it's all about this immigration thing, and I basically believe that, we are a nation of immigrants, yes, but we're also a nation of laws. And when American citizens have to follow the law, immigrants should follow the laws too, whether you're illegal or legal. I mean, we are a nation of laws, bottom line. And so, but it's this immigration debate, it's gotten way out of control. And now you have this day of unrest that the Women's March is calling for. I mean, look, there are women all across this country, Ainsley, that support this president. And what is happening is they're being silenced because the intimidation and fear tactics from the left. It's really like modern day Mean Girls. And what's happening is there's this war going on between women. Well, let me tell you something. I am not going to back down from supporting my president. And yes, they are trying to silence me, and they want CNN or MSNBC, these other networks, to say, we couldn't get somebody to come on to defend the president or his policies. And I will never back down. I will continue to fight strong because we are going to make America great again.
Well, there are a lot of people who do support your beliefs, and we're entitled to have different opinions.
Absolutely.
We just don't need to be angry about it. I'm reading some of these text messages that you got, and they're just too foul to even read on TV. So I'm sorry that you're getting,
Ainsley,
all this backlash. Amy.
They need a little more. They need a little more God and a little less politics, I believe.
Amen, sister. Yes. Okay. Have a great day, Amy. Thank you.